Rickwood Field's green walls contain more than a century of baseball memories. The oldest park in the nation, built in 1910.
Well, this is hallowed ground. I mean, Willie Mays and Satchel Paige. I mean, it's...
Hank Aaron,
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson,
Yes.
all the greats.
All the greats played here. And now it adds a special new chapter. Major League Baseball is preparing for a tribute to the Negro Leagues, a special game honoring players who were excluded from the game they excelled at because of the color of their skin. There were multiple major Negro Leagues established back in 1920, and some lasted for more than 40 years. April Brown is MLB's Senior Vice President of Social Responsibility.
We really hope that young people across the globe learn about these great players, the Negro Leagues players who didn't make a lot of money, but loved the game. They changed the game in many ways. And the game that we see on the field today is a product of that.
One of those men, 99-year-old Bill Greason.
Every Sunday, this ballpark would be filled. This was one of the greatest ballparks we played in.
Even if he'd never picked up a baseball, Greason would be an American icon. He's been a preacher in Birmingham for 5 decades, grew up neighbors with a future Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and became one of the first black men to serve in the Marines. Greason first took the mound at age 22 and played 5 seasons in the Negro Leagues. What was your go-to pitch?
Looked like a fastball.
Yeah.
And drop off the table. It was awful. If I had 2 strikes on you, that's bye.
During his time with the Birmingham Black Barons, who called Rickwood Field home, he was teammate, mentor, and friend to Willie Mays, one of the greatest players of all time.
What was your relationship with him like?
We were like brothers, and whatever I could do to help him stay strong in the faith and believe he could be one of the best there was.
Greason himself finally made it to the majors in 1954, becoming the first black pitcher in St. Louis Cardinals history.
This is 7 years after Jackie Robinson had already integrated the league. You still faced a fair amount of racism.
Oh, I was not fully accepted, even in the clubhouse. I was apart from the other fellas.
But Thursday night will be a celebration, and there is no better city for it than Birmingham, Alabama. Home to those famous Black Barons, yes, but also an epicenter of the civil rights movement. Once considered the most segregated city in the country, where its black citizens faced fire hoses in the streets and bombs at their churches. A city of both black tragedy and triumph.
So we hope that young people learn about this history, Birmingham being the center of civil rights, and that people learn that there were Negro Leagues players who had dreams to just play this game that they loved, and were able to do it right here.
A fitting homecoming for Reverend Greason and the thousands of fellow players like him.
God gave me a gift. I used it, and it was a blessing.
Worth it.
Wow.
So, you know, Reverend Greason there, I mean, just baseball aside, to integrate the Marines.
Exactly.
Back then, so the racism he saw there, the racism he saw in baseball, I could have sat there for another 3 hours and talked to him about just what he's lived through. And oh, by the way, still preaches.
Yeah.
50 years in the pulpit.
Wow. Every Sunday.
Still preaches every Sunday.
Amazing.
And so this Thursday night, MLB is going to be honoring him down in Birmingham. And it's fitting because the St. Louis Cardinals, who Reverend Greason played for, and the San Francisco Giants, the team of his lifelong friend Willie Mays played for, will be playing each other. And they'll be playing each other in uniforms from the Negro Leagues.
That's awesome.
So,
Great story.
Yeah.
Great story.
Love that.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.